Hey there, it's Dr. Rachel Ferraro from Aviate Medical. We are here at SkyFest 2026, and I have the honor of speaking with the Torrey from Microjet Airshow.
Yes, hi, nice to see you.
So he is going to tell us all about this incredible jet, what makes it so unique, first of all. So.
Absolutely, yeah, this is unique because it is a microjet. It's micro in size. It's the world's smallest kit production jet aircraft that you can buy today currently. They've made smaller jets in the past, but essentially this is what's currently available. The cockpit's extremely small, and I'm going to take you over to this side and tell you a little bit about the cabin in here. It is hard to get into. It's very tight inside, and you need to be a contortionist to get inside. So you've got to kind of keep your health and fitness about you to throw a leg over and upper body strength to lower and raise yourself in and out.
So speaking of upper body strength, let's also talk about some of the G's that you take. You
Absolutely.
were mentioning some G's that you take. How do you prepare for that? How do you stay healthy enough to take that on?
So during the season when we're flying, we're always in health and fitness mode. But come to the end of the season, like in November in the wintertime, all bets are off.
Okay.
I mean, I'll have a slice of cheesecake and I'll enjoy myself.
Yes.
But starting on the beginning of the year, it's air show mode and it's beast mode, and I get into what I'm about to, fly this airplane. It starts with the health and fitness, what you're eating, what you're doing for exercise. I go and do walk and cycling, and I do core training, so I have the strength to tighten and keep my abs and center core tight during G-forces, which in this airplane will exceed 5-6 Gs.
Okay, perfect. And
Yeah.
you had mentioned earlier a specific diet that you follow, like percentage of vegetables and protein.
Yeah, I found what works for me. I had to cut out all the snacks I had for the wintertime, and I went and did a 2/3 vegetables and 1/3 protein, and no carbs. I kind of stayed off all the sugars and the breads and the desserts, and I found I got the best results to get the quickest amount of time back into shape for flying this little airplane.
So you cut out the carbs, but do you then reintroduce them when you're flying, just to make sure you're...
Very small balance of carbs and protein.
Okay.
Not just enough to fly the airplane and be safe and get into your fitness mode. So before that, it's all bets are off. But
All right.
It was a lot of fun during the wintertime.
It's all about balance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You had also mentioned, well, first of all, we have to know something about the chicken. What is up with the chicken?
So the chicken came into contact with us on a trip. We were away from home, and we couldn't live without this chicken. We took the chicken around with us, and we'd gone to a number of air shows, and we said, hey, we got to come up with a name for this chicken. So we had one of the air shows we were at make up their name, and we took all the people that voted on it, and the name we came up with was Squawk. So Squawk is our team member. Got his name proudly there on the robe there that Squawk has for him. And he's a noisy crew member in the airplane, screaming its head off during all the maneuvers.
Okay, you keep him in the...
We have flown with him several times, yes.
Okay.
We'll finish our routine, and then, he's seat belted underneath me and stuff, so then I'll pull him out, and people said, oh my gosh, the chicken was flying, and they're like, well, who's flying the airplane?
Exactly.
You were the chicken.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a little bit of humor with what we're doing.
So a couple things that you had mentioned to us before too that I want to touch on that I think our viewers will want to know is you are literally strapped to your gasoline.
Yes.
Right?
So
to your fuel.
They made no sacrifices in the space here. I mean, a lot, actually.
And
Normally,
you're very tall, right?
I am,
so
yeah.
You're about 6'3", I think they...
Yeah, 6'3", and over 215, 220. So fuel is usually kept in the wings of most airplanes, but in this airplane, they designed it to put the fuel in the cabin with me. And so I'm actually seat belted to the fuel tank, and during my maneuvering of what you see in the sky, I can feel the fuel shifting against my back. It kind of gives you the indication that, hey, I've got fuel in the tank, so that's a good feeling.
It's comforting.
But it definitely lets you know that you're in a pretty tight surrounding. It's like wearing a pair of skinny jeans that you haven't put on in a long time. and you have to get in it. It's the tightest fitting shoe, and you shoehorn yourself in here. My legs are straight out. I'm reclined, which actually helps for G tolerance a little bit, kind of gets your heart up a little higher, and it's very hard to move. If I turn my head, my shoulder moves, the input on the control stick moves. The controls are side stick control and throttle on the left side, and there's not much of anything in the middle, just the panel. So it is a very tight office space in there.
Yes, it is a very tight office space. Well, if people want to go to your shows, want to know your schedule.
Absolutely. Reach out to us. We're on Instagram at Microjet Pilot. Our website is www.microjetairshow.com.
Awesome. So nice meeting you today.
Pleasure. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.